G'day, human Latios. So this is LatiosAzurill, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Grass Jewel, the official video guide. Here we are in Evergrande City. Last time we battled the final gym leader, Juan of Zootopolis City, and we headed through Victory Road. This time, we are all the way here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I did actually a lot of training since last time. And just to make sure we're ready for this, because the Pokemon League, it can get tough. It can get tough. So, luckily, Victory Road has some very strong Pokemon to battle. So, I also modified our movesets a little bit with TMs and the Mover Learner and whatnot. So our Pokemon aren't confined to the HMs they were holding at the time. So, Speedy has Moonblast. I kept Earthquake for the coverage, even though Speedy is more of a special attacker than a physical attacker. But I also gave Speedy Flamethrower. I just went back to Lilycove and bought the TM for that. Rain has Surf, Crunch, Ice Beam, and I also ended up giving Rain E-Speed just in case, because it's a decently strong move, but it gets like the maximal priority other than Fake Out. So, you know, it's pretty good with respect to that. Other than that, I mean, Surf is just, it's a decent accurate stab hit. So, and Ice is just a nice ice coverage. Crunch is the dark coverage. Alright, Quacker pretty much has the same set. Brick Break, Knock Off, and Fly. I kind of like having some with Fly, so take it for what it is. I also went to Lilycove and bought a stick for Quacker to increase the critical hit ratio. That might help a little more than the Quick Claw. Might not. Who knows? Alright. Matt was same moveset pretty much. I didn't really feel like changing too much. I kind of like having Sand Attack just to mess with an opponent that will at some point either set up a lot of stall or whatever. This way they can't attack us. It's just a decent move to have for that. I don't know. Alright, Teddy, once again, I didn't really do too much. I did replace Rock Smash with Brick Break. Although it doesn't get the defense drop, it'll get rid of any walls that are built with Reflect or Light Screen, and it's a little bit more powerful. I decided to keep Strength for the rock coverage, though. And Beat Up is decent because basically it has a base of 300. So, I can't complain about that. And with Chikorita, I kind of gave up Leaf Blade for Giga Drain. Although it's a little weaker, it's special. And I also got rid of Waterfall in order to get Sludge Bomb because I like having the poison coverage in case there are any fairies. And also considering the fact that Chikorita is more of a special attacker anyway. I decided to keep the Solar Beam with the Sunny Day, because setting up a Sunny Day is really nice with the Chlorophyll boost. So, I also bought some PP Maxes just in case the time arises that we might need it. I actually think I'm going to buy some full restores now. I don't remember how many I have, but I didn't buy any of them. So I spent a lot of money on that stuff. We have a lot of full restores, actually. I don't need to buy any of them. Max Revives. I think we're good. I think we're good. So, let's go! I don't know how many elixirs we have, but we should be okay. Alright. The Elite Four isn't really any different. They have a lot of them have new Pokemon and all, but that's pretty much the big difference here. And they're stronger. Let's go. Welcome, Challenger! I'm Sydney of the Elite Four. I like that look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. That's good. Looking real good. Alright, you and me. Let's enjoy a battle that can only be staged here in the Pokemon League. Alright, so with that, here we go against the first member of the Hoenn Region Pokemon League Elite Four, the Dark-type user, Sydney. Alright, so Sydney is going to be leading off with the Mighty Anna. Nothing really big different here. I am leading off with Speedy. Speedy does have the Moonblast, which will easily counter this team. I'm going to go for the Moonblast. Very safe play. Should do some decent damage. As you can see, they start at level 85, so you can imagine that how strong they're going to get, which is why I figured 92 is definitely a decent enough place to go to, at least. I was contemplating doing a little bit more than 92 in level, but I decided that 92 was enough. So his Absol is level 90, there are no Mega Evolutions, obviously. So, yeah, already at level 90. So we're a little ahead in levels for this particular battle, but once again, there is a level curve within the Pokemon League, so you have to consider that. Next up is going to be Shiftry. I'm actually going to stay in. I think Speedy can probably sweep this this guy, really. I'm going to Flamethrower, because why not? I don't use up all of our Moonblasts. Watch is not even KO. Seriously, it's not Stab, so... Oh my goodness, did we get a burn? Give me the burn! No burn. Oh, you have Earthquake. Wow! I should have Moonblasted. Alright, that's not Stab. It's not too bad. Citrus or Lefties all you'll want. It's not going to make a difference. Alright, you're going to go for a full restore. I'm going to Moonblast. That's okay. This isn't a Nuzlocke anyway. But yeah. Close, but not quite. Flamethrower wasn't quite enough. I do like having Flamethrower for the coverage, of course, but obviously if it's not Stab, it's not going to be nearly as much. Moonblast obviously is a one-hit KO in this thing. Alright, next up is going to be Umbreon. You know what? If it's an Evolution, I'm going into my own Evolution. Let's go. Let's do this. Evolution on Evolution. Let's make this happen. Here we go. Alright, so Sydney has gone into the Dumbreon. I am going to Moonblast this thing. I would have Moonblasted with Speedy anyway. And this is going to be a one-hit KO. Alright. You're not setting up with no Umbreon. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. Next up is going to be Zoroark. You know, let's go into Quacker. This probably wasn't the best move, but whatever. Kind of interesting to use Zoroark last. But okay, let's Brick Break. You're gonna transform. That is genius. That is utter genius. That is utter genius. Ooh, we got the crit. That stick boost. The stick boost. Oh my goodness, that is awesome. Alright. You are gonna get your leftover boost, which kind of is unfortunate. I'm gonna go fly. Oh, that couldn't have worked out more perfect. You're flying too. That means you're gonna attack first, which means I get to land the fly. Are you kidding me? There's a speed tie! You gotta be... Stupid speed tie. Alright, Quacker, can you live that? The speed tie did me in. Alright, you know what? You know what? Fine. Fine. Just fine. If it wasn't for the speed tie, if that thing still outsped us, we would have been in great shape. But alas. Alright. The speed tie did us in. Alright, with that we did defeat Sydney. Well, how do you like that? I lost. Hey, it was fun, so it doesn't matter. So we got $9,000 for winning. Well, listen to what this loser has to say. You've got what it takes to go far. Now go on to the next room and enjoy your next battle. Fair enough. I am actually going to go revive up Quacker. Quacker, you would have done so much better if it wasn't for the speed tie. But that's okay. That is fine. Let's heal up Speedy. I think Matt will probably be doing some work in the next gym. In the next battle. Not a gym, it's Elite Four. Although I think most of our Pokemon can do okay here, to be honest. Because we do have dark coverage and all. Alright, let's go. Ha 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 ha! I'm Phoebe of the Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre. While I trained, I gained the ability to commune with Ghost-type Pokemon. Yes, the bond I developed with Pokemon is extremely tight. So come on, just try and see if you can even inflict damage on my Pokemon. Well, I would say that if you had a Shedinja, but, you know, shouldn't be an issue. Alright, you are leading off with the Dusclops. I am leading off with the Speedy. This probably could have been a better lead-off, but whatever. Moonblast, it's stab, it should do some damage, it might not KO, although this thing is a physical wall, not a special wall. So that is actually going to be enough. Alright, next up is going to be the Sableye. I have absolutely no incentive to switch, since your only weakness is Fairy anyway. So, take a Moonblast. You're not living that. You're just not living that. So... Alright, next up is going to be the Banette. I think... You know what? I think Teddy can probably handle it. Teddy at least prevents these Pokemon from going for stab moves because, you know, the immunity. I think I'm actually going to beat this thing up. Let's do it! Wait a minute, does beat up not do, Does beat up not do, dark type damage? It might just do neutral damage. And the 6th hit? That's base 300 power right there. Alright, next up is gonna be Mischievous. I think Rain can probably handle it then. Alright, the original Pure Ghost. Alright, let's crunch it. Got some numbers to crunch. This is a physical attack, and it's not stab, but it's still gonna be enough. Wow, okay. Alright, Rain. Rain OP. Alright, next up is gonna be Gengar. How do you want to do this? You can attack it with a Psychic or a Shadow Ball, but you're weak to poison. I'm gonna go into Mat. If we outspeed, we're good to go. If we don't outspeed, we're less good to go. Alright, come on. Let's go for a Psychic. We are gonna outspeed. Super effective. It's a special attack from a Sylveon, and that is enough. That is enough. Alright. So with that, we defeated Elite Four Phoebe. Oh darn, I've gone and lost. I only got $9,000 for winning. There's a definite bond between you and your Pokemon too. I didn't recognize it, so it's only natural that I lost. Yup, I'd like to see how far your bond will carry you. Go ahead, move on to the next room. Alright, I don't think we took any damage from there, so I think we're good to just move on. Alright, Glacia, let's go. Welcome, my name is Glacia of the Elite Four. I've traveled from afar to Hoenn, so that I may hone my ice skills. But all I have seen are challenges by weak trainers and their Pokemon. What about you? It would please me to no end if I could go all out against you. Alright! So that here we go against the third member of the Hoenn Region Pokemon League, Elite Four, the Ice-type user, Glacia. Glacia is going to be leading off with the Dugong. Alright. Alright, is she secretly part of Team Dream? I don't know. I'm gonna go for a Thunderbolt. This is stab. This is super effective. This is gonna hit this thing hard. Let's see what we can do. Now, Speedy is Thunderbolt, not Thunder, so that might make a difference, although it is more accurate. No, we're gonna take this thing down. It's going down. Alright, Speedy. Next up is gonna be Glalie. I am actually going to go into Quacker, I think. Yeah, let's go into Quacker. I know we are weak to it, but Glalie is pretty weak to a Brick Break. Glalie definitely doesn't want to take a Brick Break, so if we can outspeed, we are going to outspeed. I can't imagine that thing living. I cannot imagine it living. Especially if we can get the crit. I don't even think we need the crit, to be honest. We got the crit! And it's going down. Alright. Okay. Next up is going to be Lapras. It's a little less weak to it. I think... Who wants to take a Blizzard? You know what? Speedy, you have Stab. That'll be good against it. And you aren't weak to its Stab, so we're good here. Alright. As you can see, the level curve has actually overtaken us, being 93. That's... The Pokemon get strong. Can we get the power hacks? No hacks? Yeah, there's the Blizzard. Definitely saw it coming. Alright. Speedy, just don't freeze. Just don't freeze. It's that simple. Alright, good. You didn't get the freeze on us. You're going to get your leftover heal, which means you're not going to go for a full restore, so a Thunderbolt will be more than enough to take you out. I must say, though, I do love Lapras. So. Alright. Next up is going to be Frostlass. Alright, before I can Destiny Bond, we're going to want to take this thing down. I'm going to go into Matt, I think. Because we can go for a Shadow Ball. Alright, let's Shadow Ball it. Ooh, you're gonna outspeed us in Payday. That's gonna hurt. Actually, it didn't do over half, so... I mean... we should be okay. I think this thing has Destiny Bond. Okay, can we get the Special D drop? We're not getting the Special D drop. Alright. You know what? I really want the Special D drop. Okay, you know what? I'm okay with the Destiny Bond here. I'm okay with it. Because that means that as long as we don't crit, we're good. Alright. You're not going to go for a double Destiny Bond, are you? Don't be that person. Come on, Glacia. Don't go for the double Destiny Bond. Okay, good. Alright. Double Destiny Bond is just messed up, to be honest. Alright. So we're gonna take this thing down. Alright, next up is gonna be the Walrein. I'm gonna go into Teddy. Because, well, Speedy is kind of at low health at this point. So we can go for a Brick Break instead. It's not Stab, but it should do some damage at least. I could actually go for a Strength even, although Brick Break is stronger. Beat Up isn't going to do nearly enough. Although it'll probably do... actually, it probably won't do as much as this. Alright, you're going to Payday us. That should do probably a little over half. Oh my goodness, that actually did a lot more than I expected, though we are outspeeding even though we are only level 92. We are 3 levels under, but then again, we do have EVs, so that might make up for it. Okay. So judging by previous damage should be enough. There we go. I'm actually glad I didn't go for a Blizzard, because A, that would have been Stab, and B, could have gotten the Freeze. But there we go! With that, we have defeated the Elite Four, Glacia. You and your Pokemon, how hot your spirits burn. The all-consuming heat overwhelms. It's no surprise my icy skills failed to harm you. So with that, we got $9,500 for winning. Advance to the next room, and there confirm the truly fearsome side of the Pokemon League. Fair enough. Though first, I do want to heal up. You know, we're just gonna do the whole... we're just gonna do it all today. So, Speedy and Matt definitely have a lot of use here. Especially because, well, first is Dark and last is Dragon, and both are weak to Fairy. So, I think we're still okay with power points, so I shouldn't need to use an elixir. Alright, here we go. Let's do this. I am the last of the Pokemon League Elite Four, Drake the Dragon Master. In their natural state, Pokemon are wild living things. They are free. At times they hinder us. At times they help us. For us to battle with Pokemon as partners, do you know what it takes? Do you know what is needed? If you don't, then you will never prevail over me! Alright, so with that, here we go against the fourth and final member of the Pokemon League Elite Four of the Hoenn region. The Dragon-type user, Drake. So Drake is leading off with the Kingdra. Alright, it's weak to Fairy and Dragon. I don't have any Dragon coverage anyway, but I think Moonblast is the obvious choice. It is one of our strongest moves. It is Stab, and it will KO. There we go. Alright. And Speedy grew to level 93. We are still technically a little under level, but whatever. Next up is going to be Flygon. I have no reason to stay in. Rain has Ice Beam. Rain has Ice Beam. We're gonna probably be going for quite a few Ice Beams. I don't have Blizzard because of the accuracy. Although, then again, in second thought, maybe I should have actually gone for it. We are gonna get outsped. We are 2 levels under. So, take it for what it is. But that's an easy one-hit KO. It's quite effective. Yeah. Alright, next up is going to be Altaria. Ice Beam's only super effective. It's not quite effective. So I'm going to go into Matt to go for a Moonblast. Altaria is, of course, Dragon Fairy in this game, so it's like Mega Altaria, of course. It's not going for any stab moves, but that actually did a lot of damage. We are being outsped because we have hit a certain point where we are no longer, you know, ahead of the game in levels. You're going to go for a full restore now, so if we can get a crit or a high roll, we should be good to go. So I'm going to go for another Moonblast. You see, the funny thing is, if the AI was actually smarter, he would have actually gone for another Payday or even a Moonblast. Although then again, Sylveon does have a decent special defense. So yeah, he would have been better off just going for another Payday at that point instead of going for the full restore. It's kind of funny the way the AI works like that. Especially given that we're just going to take it down with the high roll. Alright. Next up is going to be Dragonite. I'm going to go into Rain. I might actually... I'm probably not going to outspeed, and if I don't, then I might have to actually go for a Max Revive. I don't feel like having to go for a Max Revive. Ooh, we actually are going to outspeed. So that thing is going down. Multi-scale is not a thing in 3rd gen. That thing's going down. Okay, and his final Pokemon is, of course, Mance. So, he is going to go into his final Pokemon, which is a level 96 Salamence. Oh boy. As I said, the level curve can get pretty intense. Alright, you're going to outspeed us. You're going to go for a Stab Dragon Claw. That is going to do some damage. Rain, you're going to live, though. Alright, that thing's going down. It's done. That's game. I'm sorry, Salamence. You're not living. You're not living! You're not. Intimidate doesn't affect special attacks. You're going down. So with that, we have defeated Elite Four Drake. Superb, it should be said. And we got $9,600 for winning. You deserve every credit for coming this far as a trainer of Pokemon. You do seem to know what is needed. Yes, what a trainer needs is a virtuous heart. Pokemon touch the good hearts of trainers and learn good from wrong. They touch the good hearts of trainers and grow strong. Go onwards, the champion is waiting. Alright, I am actually going to heal up, of course. And you know what? Let's go after the champion today. We're doing the whole Pokemon League in one day, because why not? Okay. As sad as it is, I cannot remember which is the first Pokemon in the, I can't remember which Pokemon is first. So... Who do we want to lead off with? You know what? I think Rain is pretty versatile. So that should probably work. And here's hoping we don't lose. Let's go. Ooh! It's a full restore! Alright. So you get a free full restore. In case you need it before you challenge champion. As my gift to you. That said, let's go. So, let me guess. You didn't expect to see me here. I went and made it all the way here just to prove that I could. And as I could have told you, here I am. This isn't just a trick I am pulling, not an illusion or misdirection. Here we are. I told you, I'm awesome because my life is legend. Wait for it. Dairy! Legendary! Now you want to challenge me here atop the Pokemon League? Fair enough, but just so you know, I really could beat you in a Pokemon battle if I really wanted to. Challenge accepted. Alright! So here we go against the Pokemon League champion, Barney Stinson. Alright, he is leading off with the Alakazam. Alright, Rain has Crunch, we're good. Alright. As if you recall, we met him back in Rustboro in front of the gym. Alright. Oh my goodness, you're gonna go for a teeter dance. Of course. Why am I not even surprised? Okay, come on. Rain, land the Crunch. Or just hurt yourself in confusion. Oh my goodness. Okay, well the good thing is, you're not doing as much damage as the leftovers will heal, so... That Psychic is gonna hurt though, and we are confused, so this is really bad. Rain, don't you dare hurt yourself. Oh my goodness, Rain! Oh my goodness! I can't believe you keep hurting yourself. Oh my goodness. Too bad I don't have a dark type to hard switch into. Alright, go. We're gonna snap out of it. I'm gonna go for a full restore now. This should one-hit KO, because Alakazam isn't very physically bulky. As I said, we do have the physical special split in this game. Alright. So, next up is gonna be Wobbuffet. Oh my goodness. Alright, you're gonna go for something on me. I can already tell. I'm actually gonna full restore right now. My luck, you're probably gonna safeguard. But honestly, I don't feel like... I want to see if you're gonna go for the counter or if you're gonna go for the Mirror Coat. You're gonna Mirror Coat. Okay. Now, are you just messing with me, or are you gonna go for another Mirror Coat? I'm gonna Crunch now. It's super effective, so it's really risky because you're probably gonna do a lot more damage to me when you retaliate it with a counter. I'm gonna freeze you, actually. I'm gonna see if you're actually gonna counter now. Freeze! No, there's the Mirror Coat. That's gonna hurt. I'm just gonna keep crunching then. Oh my goodness! I did that much damage to this thing? Wow. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna full restore up then again. Because I think I'm safe to just go for crunches. I think I'm just safe to go for crunches at this point. Yeah, you're gonna keep Mirror Coating. I'm safe to just crunch then. Oh, why did I E-Speed? I meant to crunch. Oh, great. You know what? At the very least, E-Speed should do less than Crunch, so it might bring us into the range where Crunch will KO. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my goodness, I really don't like Wobbuffet. I really don't like Wobbuffet. Okay, I'm gonna E-Speed, because I don't want to KO this thing right now. I wanted to Mirror Coat. Because I think it might actually... The Destiny Bond might... Barney, are you seriously going for a double Destiny Bond? Remember what I said earlier about double Destiny Bonds? I stand by it. Alright, he's gonna go for a full restore now. You know what? Whatever. Eventually he'll run out. You know what? If he ends up taking me down with a Destiny Bond, I'm just gonna max revive back off. Because Rain is actually a pretty good Pokemon for this battle. Is that a crit? Or just a lot of damage? Maybe just a lot of damage, I don't know. It seems like a 3-hit KO. The good thing about Wobbuffet is, as long as you can be unpredictable to it, you can pretty much take it down. He is going to Mirror Coat, not counter, so that is good for us. Crunch should be enough. This should be enough to just KO now. There we go. Alright, that's the Wobbuffet. Next up is going to be Latios. Alright. I'm going into Matt. At least we can go for a stab Moonblast. We are pretty much under level for this battle, keep in mind, so we're not going to outspeed. You're going to Payday. That's going to hurt, but it's not going to hurt too much because it's a physical move and you are a Latios. But it's still going to do a heck of a lot of damage. Wait a minute. He's going to full restore now. He's definitely going to full restore now. Unless you're in the... Yeah, you're going to full restore now. I'm going to go for another Moonblast. If we can get a crit, we can take this thing down. If we can get a crit, we're going to take this thing down. If we can't get a crit, then it's going to take us down the next turn. Or he might just go for another full restore. I don't know. I'd be okay with him using up all his full restores in the Latios, though. I would be more than okay with that. No, it's going to be in the yellow zone. We're going to get a low roll this time. Which means he is going to go for a hit on us. He's going to outspeed us, and he's going to take down Matt. But that's okay, because we can go into Speedy, I guess. He's going to go for a Payday. Matt, unless he gets really unlucky with this hit, Matt's going down. That's okay. We can go into Speedy. Speedy, let's find out just how speedy you are. Let's Moonblast. Speedy with the speed. Alright. Latios is going down. Latios is pretty specially bulky to begin with, so, I mean, kind of expected that. Next up is going to be Swampert. Okay, let's go into Chikorita. I kind of want to set up... the Sunny Day. You're gonna outspeed us, you're gonna Payday. Don't one-hit KO, please. Don't one-hit KO. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, we're gonna land our Sunny Day. We're gonna get the Chlorophyll boost. That might actually be enough to live. Well, that might actually be enough to outspeed. Because we're gonna double our speed. It is going to be enough. We're going to land our Solar Beam. I could have gone for Giga Drain, but I kind of want to make sure I can KO this thing. It's quad effective. It's in the sun. It's Stab. It's not enough. It's not enough. If I would have Giga Drained, although that was Stab, I would have Giga Drained. Might have been enough. Alright, Quacker, you're in. Might be able to get a crit from this. He's probably gonna full restore, though. If he full restores, then I have to go back into Chikorita. Or I can just knock off his leftovers. I'm actually gonna heal up Chikorita. I'm gonna heal up Chikorita, because he's gonna go for a full restore right now. Then he's gonna take down Quacker. Quacker's not gonna take down Swampert in one hit, or even 2 hits of that. He's not gonna go for an Earthquake. He can't. If he goes for a Water move, it'll be very weak anyway. So I don't want to stall out the Sun. I'm just gonna knock him off. Although I probably could have gone for a Sand Attack, actually. Although Payday is gonna be enough to take down Quacker. Quacker's not quite as bulky as Chikorita. So you know what? We still have the Sun. So I can go for another Solar Beam. Alright. Give me a high roll or a crit. High roll or crit. Come on. Come on, hacks. Work in my favor for once. Alright, now we're gonna get a low roll this time. He's gonna Payday us. Watch him get a high roll this time. He's not. You know what? The Sunlight's gone. Is he gonna full restore? Again? Best case scenario is he goes for another full restore. I'm gonna go for a Giga Drain. We're not gonna outspeed. No, we're not gonna outspeed, so he's gonna go for a Payday. The good thing is, he is not full restoring, which means we can take him down now. In fact, probably a stab hit from Rain. This is a level 100 Swampert, keep in mind. So, take it for what it is. When I said there was a reason I trained up our Pokemon to level 92 and not any lower, I wasn't kidding when I said it would be necessary. Rain, are you gonna just get a crit? Oh my goodness. Are we gonna actually lose? Alright, Speedy, I need you to outspeed this thing. Although, even if you do, I don't know if it'll be enough. Alright, Speedy is gonna outspeed it. Come on, be enough. It is gonna be enough! Okay, Speedy is fast. Wow, alright. Next up is gonna be Latios. Let's stay in. I would like to heal everyone up, though. Alright. We're not gonna outspeed. You're gonna go for a Luster Purge. Speedy, somehow live. Somehow live. Somehow live. Somehow live. Alright, now I have to start healing. I'm gonna have to start max reviving, because I need our full team alive. Alright, we didn't outfit the Latios, but we are gonna one-hit KO that thing. It's not as bulky as Latios. It's going down, and his final Pokemon is gonna be Pelipper. Because, of course, Barney had to have a Pelipper. If you guys recall the Emerald Skylock, we had a Pelipper named Barney. Named after this Barney, actually, funny enough. So, alright, let's Thunderbolt. We're gonna outspeed this thing. That's quad effective, it's stab. This'll be enough. There's no way this thing is gonna live. We got this. There we go! That is what I'm talking about. Speedy is so fast. Alright, so that we defeated Champion Barney. Well, that was unexpected. That was truly wonderful work. You were able to perform well. There may be hope for you yet. Kudos to you. You really are one awesome trainer. With that, we got $40,000 for winning. Wow, okay. Wow! You've done it and accomplished the possible, all while honoring the Bro Code. You've truly earned the title of Bro. No, not just that. You and your Pokemon put on quite a show. Far more entertaining than any of my magic tricks, or anything from the playbook. Hey, I should have used my Pokemon to score with a new play, the Pokemon Champion. Maybe I could win the belt with it. Challenge accepted. No, wait a second. Here we are at the glorious peak of the Pokemon League. In the name of Hef, I now proclaim... Eric, here's some advice before you challenge the champion. Huh? What? Eric, could it be that it's already over? Oh, hey, Professor Pine. See, what did I tell you, May? Didn't I tell you you don't need to worry about Eric? Eric, you've finally done it. When I heard that you defeated your own father at the Petalburg gym, I thought perhaps you had a chance. But I think you've actually become the champion. Ah yes, what became of your Pokedex? Let me see. You've seen 138 Pokemon and have caught 12. I guess you're getting the hang of it, but it gets harder from here. On a national-wide basis, you've seen 198 and caught 29. Anyways, congratulations. Now go proudly into the final room. Eric. No, should I say the awesome new champion? Follow me, bro. I'm sorry, from here on, only trainers who become champions may enter. Haha. You'll have to wait here with the professor. I'm just joking. That's okay. That's the rule. Eric, honestly, congratulations! Alright, here we are in the Hall of Fame. This room. This is the place that holds the awesome records of Pokemon that have succeeded. It is here that the League Champions are honored. Come on, bro. Let's record your name as the awesome Pokemon League Champion and the names of the Pokemon who battled with you. Alright. So, Rain, our starter this week, and welcome to the Hall of Fame. Speedy the Dedenne, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Quacker the Farfetch'd, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Matt the Sylveon, welcome to the Hall of Fame. Teddy the Teddy Urso, welcome to the Hall of Fame. And Chikorita, welcome to the Hall of Fame. We have done it. Oh my goodness. Don't even ask me how. Alright. League Champion, congratulations. So, we have made it into the Hall of Fame. Wow, I can't even believe we made it this far. The game is not over yet, though. Oh, look at the Pokemon we've caught on our journey thus far. So many Pokemon. So, as we continue, there is obviously some post-game stuff to do. So we are not done quite yet. We have, of course, beaten the Pokemon League. The level curve is pretty crazy in this game, I will admit. The champion has a level 100 Pokemon. What can I say? It's not the easiest game in the world. You have to do some training, especially if you're doing like a Nuzlocke. If you're not doing a Nuzlocke, you can probably get away with a little bit less training. Like, I didn't go up to level 100, not even nearly. 92 worked because, well, I could use revives and full restores and whatever. Mostly the revives, should I say. But yeah, this game, I've had a lot of fun playing through this, to be honest. Now, I know that I made the game, so, you know, it makes sense for me to enjoy the game because, obviously, when I made it, I had my own preferences and stuff in mind. I like the idea of having balance. A lot of the Pokemon have different stat distributions, mostly well, they're pretty much all buffed. Certain Pokemon were given more advantages than others because this way they're more viable to be used. Like, for instance, obviously, Dedenne has slightly better stats than a Dedenne normally would have, so you'd be more likely to use that rather than using something like, for instance, Raichu. Because you could go using a Raichu or whatever, but this way more Pokemon, like for instance also Chikorita, has slightly better stats than Chikorita normally has. This way more Pokemon have more usages, and that way they're more, there's more balance on teams. Like for instance, I almost never used Farfetch'd, so this gave me an opportunity to go use that. So, I'd like to thank all of you guys watching this Let's Play. Obviously, this isn't much of a challenge, per se. It is sort of challenging. It's not the easiest game in the world, but we're just trying to show what this game has to offer, and I have been having a blast so far. But we are not done. Not nearly. We still have quite a few things to do. So it might say the end, but it's not just the end. It might be the end of the main game. But the story goes on as we continue next time. So thank you for watching. As always, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time when we continue in our journey here in Pokemon Grass Jewel. Goodbye!